Shiba Inus ever had a wild day, it would be today. Today, the price of Shiba Inu skyrocketed, recovering most of yesterday's losses. Many are rejoicing the whales have returned. Now for the wild part. In the near future, something monumental may occur. The price of Shiba Inus might skyrocket by the millions as a result of this. Tell me what's going on. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Try to clarify. Important notice, the day that Shiba Inu owners have been hoping for might be here today. At last, things are looking up. Shiba Inu has turned things around following yesterday's harsh crash when prices were whacked rather hard. It got back up from that terrible slump and even went a little higher. Even though it's not a huge increase, the community should celebrate this as a watershed moment after the recent turmoil. Shiba Inu has been making a sluggish but steady recovery over the last week. It has been doing its best to pull itself out of the red, and although it isn't quite there yet, the losses are getting smaller. Things were looking much worse only a short time ago, but now there is actual evidence of improvement. Additionally, the change in the neighborhood is palpable. Everyone is rejoicing, and investors can finally plan their movements without preoccupying themselves with the prospect of yet another decline. Who needs to worry about it falling any further? At long last, it is beginning to dissipate. Even though it's early, a resurgence of self-assurance could signal the start of something monumental. Now for the wild part. The entire community is going crazy because today, after weeks of hardly doing anything, they've stepped back in. This may indicate that Shiba Inu's health is improving rapidly. Inflows of whales have increased by more than 90%, signaling a dramatic increase in whale activity. The increasing confidence among significant holdings is clearly indicated by that. Everything can change in an instant when the major players act. Given the current rate of increase, it may not be long until we see prices similar to those before the crash. Shiba Inu is currently circling a pivotal price point where it is still fighting resistance. It has been consolidating for weeks, and prices have been falling due to a downward trend line. However, a breakout may be imminent due to increasing inflows and a change in momentum. It might launch off a much more robust upward movement with even loftier objectives in its sights if it breaks through the next significant resistance level. Naturally, there is no assurance of anything. Shiba Inu may still have a minor decline before making a complete recovery if it fails to maintain its position at important support levels. The return of whales, however, is among the most compelling signs that a major development may be around the corner. There has been a historical correlation between the arrival of significant holders and subsequent price surges. Is this the time when the Shiba Inu finally manages to escape? The next few days may witness a dramatic change if purchasing pressure keeps rising. Although there are still levels of resistance, the community is hopeful that the next big move might be around the horizon due to the recent rise of imports. And the worst part is this: there has never been a more resilient Shiba Inu community. Today, news broke of a huge token burn. A staggering 13 million Shiba Inu were delivered to an empty wallet in a single transaction, according to a new update from the platform that monitors these burns, Shiba Burn. The supply will be reduced, and the stage may be set for future price action as a significant portion of the tokens are permanently removed from circulation. The intriguing part, though, begins at this point. Some mind-blowing figures were recently laid out by an analyst as to how much burning the Shiba Inu community would have to perform in order for the price to ever hit $1. After wondering whether Shiba Inus could reach that ideal price last year, CoinY ignited the controversy. The most difficult task? The enormous quantity of tokens that are currently available. With its present supply, Shiba Inu would be worth more than the entire global economy could handle if it ever reached $1. To make it work, we'd have to burn through a lot more tokens than when Ethereum's creator burnt through a lot in 2021. The circulating supply would still have to be cut by practically everything, making $1 nearly unattainable even if Shiba Inu attained a gigantic market cap. Have faith that a massive market cap is within reach. However, achieving that objective is more of a pipe dream than a practical target unless there is a drastic decrease in supply. When you take a step back and look at the big picture, you may still be confused about what's going on. Is anyone responsible for today's bizarre pump? We discussed the big hack that attacked Bybit in our recent video. The exchange lost billions of dollars and the market was rocked by it, making it one of the largest losses in recent memory. However, a new picture is emerging now. Word on the street is that Bybit has reclaimed its Ethereum, and the data point to a flurry of purchases. The theft caused Bybit's Ethereum reserves to plummet to shockingly low levels, according to statistics from CryptoQuant. However, they are now making progress, and although the exchange has not yet entirely recovered what was lost, this turnaround is restoring confidence. The attack caused a significant portion of Bybit's holdings to be lost, as verified by the CEO of the company. But today's large purchases show that they are trying to replenish their stockpile. Reacts when an exchange begins to make moves like these. Additionally, Ethereum has demonstrated a solid rebound despite all this, something that an expert recently dissected in an intriguing manner. He made the important point that despite yesterday's mayhem, Ethereum is still holding above its critical support level. The fact that it hasn't fallen to new depths demonstrates how durable it is. Even from its lowest point, it has climbed impressively, and if what he is seeing is true, this might be only the start. He is even more certain that 2025 might be Ethereum's breakout year after witnessing its response to the breach. The buzz around Ethereum right now is spreading like wildfire. It is going viral. If we look at past events, we can see that this type of momentum typically results in even greater things. The long-awaited altcoin season could begin if Ethereum maintains its current upward trajectory, and for those who have persisted, this may finally be their chance. When the last cryptocurrency season rolled around, Shiba Inu didn't merely rise, it detonated. Here we are, discussing an absurdly high price increase of approximately 14 million%. An ordinary investor may become a millionaire in the blink of an eye thanks to that kind of rise. Investors whose Shiba Inus they kept onto during that period witnessed market shifts nobody had ever seen before. There has never been a bull run in cryptocurrency quite like it. We may be witnessing the beginning of something equally wild, if not more so, now that Ethereum is once again in the news. This idea is being fueled by a lot of activity occurring behind the scenes. Institutional investors and members of the Trump administration have allegedly been buying a lot of Ethereum. Large sums of money never behave erratically when they start moving in this way. That they have insight that the typical investor lacks is a common indicator. If Ethereum takes off as predicted, Shiba Inu might follow suit and ride the wave, similar to the last cryptocurrency season, thanks to this type of buying pressure which generates significant price fluctuation. And the thing is, if a new altcoin season has begun, we are not talking about insignificant profits. We may witness yet another surge that propels the price of Shiba Inus to heights anyone dare dream of, perhaps going above and beyond what transpired previously. There is mounting anticipation as the stars align and the market undergoes a transformation. If this pattern keeps up, Shiba Inu owners could be in for yet another life-altering surge. However, how do you feel about this? Leave a comment in the space provided below. If you're interested in learning more, just click on one of the videos displayed. We have reached the final segment of this video. If you found the video enjoyable, please enable channel notifications. Avoid losing money by not paying attention to a